Okay. It seems that there is someone here that they want to, I don't know if they want to kind of make it feel like there's bygones be bygones, there's no hard feelings, but I'm not getting it. I'm getting a different vibe from this. It's like someone's trying to trick a feminine energy. Okay, we have gentleness, nurturing, and mothering. Please know that feminine does not mean woman. It just means feminine. So this could be for anyone here. Only apply genders if that's something that resonates for you. But with consequences, bad choices, games, and mixed signals, and then recharge, breathe, let go, and clear your mind, and then a vacay, like a vacation. Get away, relax, have fun. And trapped being in reverse. Someone here wants to kind of come towards you or someone in the collective in a very blasé, very nonchalant kind of way. Like, no, we're cool. Don't worry about the choices from the past. What consequences? I deserved that. It's fine. I really need you. I'm getting that they need something from you. And when I tapped into the collective, the song that came to me was Fix You by Coldplay. Lights will hold it on. I don't know all the words, but I did Google what the lyrics were about, and it's more or less about giving support to those going through like grief or going through some real bad-ish. So this person may come to you in a way of like, don't worry about the past is the past. I really need your help right now, but I feel like it's very disingenuous. Like they're wanting to be seen as a victim, or they're wanting to be seen as weak, so that you let your guard down, or someone here lets their guard down. Trapped coming out, stuck, no options, and unforgiveness. Do you want me to put this one out? No. Okay, let's do some more, see what else wants to come out. They may be aware of your new opportunities, new career, and successful business, your glow up. This person gives very like leechy energy. This person's trying to attach themselves. You have cutting ties. So this is someone that you may have walked away from. This is somebody that you may have actually like breathed a sigh of relief when you moved away from this person, whether it's romantic, platonic, whatever it may be. You walked away from somebody maybe because this person wasn't on a healing journey, or they were finding it very difficult to keep up with yours. Standing up and awaken is there as well. It does feel like someone may have had a spiritual awakening, a dark night of the soul, something along those lines, nearing the end of a relationship, a friendship, a family tie, and then going into this separation also. I mean, we have clingy in reversed, old ex, dead relationships, and old ways in reverse. And then we have happy in reverse, happiness, joy, healing, laughter. This person, like I said, it doesn't have to be an ex. It can be a family member. It can be a friendship group. But there's someone here that was very draining, very draining. You do have suffering in silence. This person's trying to build some sort of bridge with you. Unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. They're trying to build a burnt bridge. Lack of trust, disloyal, and turned back on. Okay. They were speaking to someone though. I'm getting like someone in front of like a large audience, or in front of a group of people. Almost like when you think of someone giving a presentation and they have like a PowerPoint with like a little stick that they point to, and everyone's focused on them. That's what I'm getting here. And I've got that song going over and over in my head, and I don't actually know the song. I've just got the tune. Tell me more about cutting ties. Tell me about this person. Okay, wishful thinking's in reverse. Second chance, deja vu, and nostalgia is upside down. This person may be actually receiving a lot of negative karma right now. I heard righteous. It's righteous. So the consequences with bad choice, games, and mixed signals, they're trying to hide the fact that they're going through something here. Because the thing is as well, is that I genuinely feel like they are going through something, but I think that their intent and want and desire to come towards you is not just for you to help them. There's something else. You've got a masculine energy coming out. So you have a masculine energy coming towards a feminine energy here. All right, we have authority, discipline, and father figure. This person wants to, they want to see like, they want to be seen as put together. And you got home, something going on with the home here. Maybe this person's having issues at home. Maybe they're losing their home. Maybe you are moving home and they want to move in with you. I heard it's the long game. So this person's doing something to manipulate and it's the long game. Can I get one more, please? Just one. Thank you. Oh, what we got here? Love affair. We got legal wanted to come out as well. Narcissist in reverse. Love affair here with dirty little secret, sex fix and download. This person is nefarious. This person is nefarious. They're definitely feeling the brunt of karma's hand, like a backhand, for things they've done in the past to you and to other people. This gives vindictive, like this person is vindictive or vengeful or wanting to get you back in a certain way. Like this person wants to humble you. I'm just going to take a sip of my drink. So I'm going to pause it for a second because I have got a microphone on and it will sound very loud. Okay. Legal coming out with lawyers, court and paperwork. There is something that they may be trying to frame you for or set you up for. And I don't want to put this one with the rest. I'm just going to pop this one here maybe. If I can get it to stay. You stay there. Yeah. My name is Bronwen. This is Bronwen's Cove Tarot 111. If you are new to my channel, welcome in. It's always good to have new faces. There's always space. We can squish up and make space for you. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, it's always good to have you back. I'm going to be ringing this bell. This is just to cleanse the space around us. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, I do advise that you turn down your listening device in 3, 2, and in 1. Okay, 1 or 2. Let's take these out and just see what's going on. It seems like this person, they want to humble you in some way and they want to do it in a way that everyone knows. Legally, they want to do it legally because we've got legal coming out here as well. They want to humble you legally. I think they feel like they have been and that it's your fault. This person doesn't seem to take a lot of accountability for themselves. I heard except for one thing or two things, and it's something to do with either their children. Now, the King of Swords coming out, this is legal. This is somebody who works in the military or somebody who works in the courts. This could be a police officer. So bad choices, games and mixed signals have left this person having to pick up some sort of paperwork, having to pay for something here, whether they feel like they're having to pay for it financially or emotionally. There's something about embarrassment coming through. Tell me about breathe, let go and clear your mind. What do we need to know about that? Thank you. 9 of Swords in reverse. We have the Sun. We also have the World coming out to the Empress underneath. So the 9 of Swords coming out in the upright is seen as kind of like chilling out. Like I said at the start, this nonchalant energy of nothing really matters. I'm chill. I'm good. You know, life is a breeze. They may be looking at your life or the achievements that you have made and going, how am I sitting here in stress and in strife and with possible like charges against me or whatever it may be, and this person here is doing fine. Like they've cut ties from me and now they're doing absolutely fine. I'm not the problem, they're the problem. Make that make sense, right? The Sun card coming out in reverse. This is, I'm going to place this one over here. I don't want to put it on there. I've been told to put it back, so I'm not going to put it down at all. But the Sun in reverse is the energy of, I think this person's just assuming that you are very, very chill. You've got everything together. This is giving me very Queen of Cups vibes. You know, that water is very still. It's very chill. The Sun in reverse is the things that you don't see. Could also be a lack of growth in something here. And then we have the World card coming out. So some sort of completion. This person doesn't feel like the cycle will be complete until they can disempower you in some way. Block you in some way. Stop you from moving on in some way. And as I said that, we've got Chariot underneath. Okay, so Tell me about the getaway when it comes to vacation. I think somebody in the collective would really benefit from having like a pamper day or a spa day or just a you day, a mental health day. It could be a weekend away somewhere, just jumping in the car and going to, you know, I don't know, a city 3 roads down or 3 cities down. There's something about a change of scenery that is needed right now. Tell me about getaway, relax and have fun. And I heard, I told you what I do. I told you. And it's somebody speaking to one person out of a group of people. And you have the 5 of Wands coming out here. Someone is very angry that your life has just... It's almost like they feel like you're coming up roses. Like I said, while they're down in the dumps, you're having a great time. Why shouldn't you? Literally, why shouldn't you? You have the 6 of Swords coming out here. This is talking about moving away from conflict, moving away from confrontation, moving away from stressors. Okay, with cutting ties here, it was a really beneficial thing that you did by walking away from whoever this person is. And I heard this ex grew on you. But I'm not getting that they grew on you like you started to like them. It's like they grew on you like mold. Like they kept growing on you like mold, like something toxic about them. We have the 3 of Pentacles. We also have the 8 of Pentacles coming out. This person was trying to get you fired. They were trying to do something here, but they wanted to do it in a legal way so that you would lose everything, and then they dip. The 8 of Pentacles coming out here is work, paid work. It's also being an absolute expert in something here. This person, what's going on here with the second chances? Deja vu and nostalgia in reverse. They wanted to set you up with some sort of paid work. They didn't want you to know it was them. You have the 3 of Pentacles. I don't think anyone would work with them on this. Or the people that they told about this have kind of gone, yeah, I'm out of this. I'm not doing this. I am not going to be part of it. I think the person that they got really angry with is the same person that they may have cheated with on you when you were in a relationship with this person, if it is romantic. Okay. We have the Page of Wands coming through here. Okay. The Page of Wands is an energy of adventure. It can be immaturity as well as spontaneity, irresponsibility, taking risks here. So there's a group of people, including someone that they may be in a situationship with. They may be polyamorous. They may be in an open relationship. There's something here that doesn't feel... it doesn't have a solid foundation to how it was created, this relationship. And it feels like it's on shaky ground anyway. Tell me about the King of Swords here with bad consequences or bad choices. The Fool, something's a non-starter. You have the Tower at the back as well. So this person tried to get something off the ground and it stopped. They were going to do this before you left. They were going to do this before you left. This isn't just about, oh my gosh, you're doing so well now, I need to humble you. This is, you think you're better than us. You think you're better than me. So I'm going to teach you a lesson. But everyone else backed out of it. Everyone else got shook or worried in some way and was like, nah, 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 nah. The Fool coming out, as I said, it's a non-starter in reverse. It doesn't mean an end. And I'm going to place this one over here. They had to be very... I think that there were other people in a group that were listening to us, you know, your ex or whoever this is, rant on about you and how you think that you're better than them. Even if you were in a relationship with this person, this is very abusive. This is very messed up. Like I said, this person grew on you like mold, like actual mold. Yuck. And there's an energy here of getting the ick from this person and having to move away from them. And you moved away at the perfect timing. It was perfect timing. Simply because, look at this with the Tower coming out. They were going to try and they were acting nonchalant around you, like nothing was wrong, while trying to plan you getting arrested. There's something about you getting arrested or losing your home, losing your job. They wanted you to feel what it is that they feel, but they're forgetting that we co-create everything with the universe. So it doesn't mean that we're doing it all by ourselves, but we accept certain energies into our life, certain frequencies into our life, and that attracts more. And that's connected to our thoughts and feelings, right? So this Seven of Wands in reverse, it's like this person was really vexed that you had the money to either have a getaway, take time off from work, to relax and have fun. This person seems to be constantly stressed, whether it's stressed about who it is that is... Why do I hear chasing them or coming after them? This person does not like confrontation. Yet they do not like confrontation that drama brings, but they are constantly knocking at drama's door. Constantly. Okay, you have the devil coming out here. You also have the Seven of Wands. This person was fighting their own demons. They were fighting their own shadow constantly. If I put down the Seven of Wands here next to the Five of Wands, yeah, this person didn't like, they didn't like you traveling. They didn't like you leaving. This person has control issues as well. The devil coming out here, I feel like you moved away at such a good time for yourself with the Six of Swords, moving away from the devil. Freedom, standing up and awakening. People stepped out and were like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to set up, it's too close to home. And there was a lot of jealousy coming from an ex of someone's here. A lot of jealousy on your accomplishments. They may be considering to try and do this again, but I think they're getting the same response of people just going, oh, heck no. No, thank you. Why would I want to do this? You have got the Eight of Swords coming out here with a trap of some sort. Now, deja vu being in reverse and second chances, they may have wanted to have someone kidnapped, you know. They may have wanted to have someone kidnapped or robbed or just scared in some way, because I'm looking at this as paid work. And that's the first thing I said over being an expert. And I usually say, oh, it's about being an expert. So this here is paid work with the Eight of Swords. And I'm looking at the actual image. This person was they paid someone, and this person may have dipped out and been like, I'm not going to do it. They changed their minds. They didn't want to collaborate with them. You have the Five of Swords. They had some sort of argument here. And I think that the person who was going to do this, the middleman was whoever it was that they were having this dirty little secret, this love affair with. That person had the connections. And it was supposed to humble you. Wow, they humbled themselves. They embarrassed themselves. The Hermit coming out here. I think you already knew about this. This person wasn't very, what's the word? They weren't very inconspicuous. This person may have been very cocky in how they were open about having an affair or cheating on you. And I don't think that they were like telling you, I'm going to go and cheat on you. But they just disappear for however many days or hours or whatever. And then they just turn back up again. And it's like, you're smelling like somebody else. Why you got hickey on your neck? All random things like that, right? Knight of Swords is coming out. Is there information coming towards you? Let me see. Not this one. Okay, I've been told to go for these ones here. So I think this is the end of the reading. So let's have a look with the tea leaf. If there's any advice that we need right now. I do think that they tried again to do the same thing again. But it does seem like they're up against some sort of charges. It may be similar charges to someone else, specifically the person that they had this love affair with. A meeting with a stranger could be important as coming through. So there may be someone coming forward to give you information on this, actual information. And if they're like a witness, if they have actual receipts, this person could go to prison for a very long time for what they did. Serious, serious, serious. I'm going to put this one out. And I'm putting it down over here. Every time this person has tried to do something like weird and nefarious towards you, they've been stopped by the hand of the law. In need of help, assistance, or guidance is upside down. I'm telling you, this person's a liar. They're going to try and come in and be like, you know, it's bygones is bygones. I just need your help now. Don't trust this person. Literally do not trust this person. Let me see. Spirit, what do we need to know? Any advice for the collective? Any advice? Anything you'd like them to know? Anything you'd like them to know, please and thank you. So we have here problems to be resolved coming out, and birth or conception of a child or enterprise, and they're both in reverse. This person didn't believe in some of the dreams that you had. Maybe you wanted to be an entrepreneur, maybe you are, maybe you wanted to move up the ladder in the workplace that you are working in or were working in. This person had a lot of doubts, a lot of things to say. They didn't like your ambition because it really highlighted their lack thereof. Okay, if you had stayed with this person, they wouldn't have allowed you the space and comfortability to work on yourself when it comes to certain things that needed to be healed, right? They would have pulled you more and more and more down into their drama. Like I said, this person was growing on you like mold. So maybe they were actually altering the way that you were viewing life. Not because you're a bad person or you're negative, but because when you're around someone that just drains your energy every day in any way that they can, it can become so tiring that we take on their energy and we don't mean to. Okay, and it says here, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. I don't think that they did it. It was supposed to be like to get money from you. This is like a kidnap to get money from you. You are very protected. For them to try this more than once and for it to just not happen, I heard the hand of God. It's going back to the start, that backhand. They're getting backhanded. The hand of God. The hand of the Most High. Tell me about the Five of Swords, please. You have an exciting event. So they were going to try doing this again. They were all excited and they end up having an argument with whoever it was that was going to do this. And they were like, I'm out. I'm literally out. No matter how many times they try to do stupidness like this, it's never going to work. You're too protected. Okay. And we also have here too much concern with schmexual matters. I'm putting that down next to whoever it was that they were sleeping with. I feel like whoever they were sleeping with is going to out them for what they've been doing. They may actually rat them out to the police. And you've got dealings or relationship with a younger man. I'm going to leave it here. I really hope that gave you the confirmation and clarity that you needed and that you already intuitively knew. If you are new to my channel and this resonated, I would love, love, love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and on the notification bell so you can see more of my content and when I post. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, kisses, I love you guys. Please know that my readings are closed. I will actually put a post up in the community place when I open them again because I have had people asking me for readings. They're not open right now. I'm keeping them closed and they'll probably be closed for a while. But when they are open again, I will put pricing and time slots and everything up into my community post area, okay? Stay safe, you guys. I love you. I will see you later. Bye.